Good evening, everybody. It's once again Ted the Speed Learner, and tonight I'm going to declare the winner of the Video Response Wars, which unfortunately happens to be me tonight. I've had some people that have shared videos with me, and that's all great and everything, and I've put comments on them, so on and so forth. But if you want to participate in the Video Response Wars, you actually have to submit it as a video response to the Video Response Wars contest video. Otherwise, you're just not entered, and that's why you don't win. It's clearly stated in the rules that way. I don't want to upset my other contestants by giving exceptions to this person and that person, so on and so forth. That's why I did what I did. So, like I said, make sure that you're submitting the videos as video responses to the Video Response Wars contest. Now, as for my latest videos, I've been talking to the Reply Girls. It's just this simple. They love to talk. I love to talk. And if they love to talk, I'll talk to them. It's that simple. Now, I had a guy, he's a YouTuber. He wrote to me. He was facing some financial difficulties. He wanted me to educationally assist him in trying to get out of his financial situation. I have done everything I can possibly think of to try to help this gentleman out. I get the impression, reflecting back in his responses to me, that he wanted some get-rich-quick scheme. This is not a channel of get-rich-quick schemes. There is no such thing as a get-rich-quick scheme. I know they say that, but trust me, it doesn't exist. Just trust me on this. All I have for you is a comprehensive solution. If you follow my journey from front to back, follow it from the first step to the last step, you will eventually have a good paying job where you will finally be able to get yourself out of debt, and boom, you will become a productive citizen. Am I done with this journey yet? No, I'm not. And because I'm not done with this journey yet, neither are you. One day we'll both be done with this journey. It'll be great. And hopefully we'll all get to party together. But I bring this up because there was the topic of biblical slavery that has been brought up recently. And I'm not going to cover every form of biblical slavery, okay? But there is one form I will cover, and that is when a person gets into high levels of debt, and then they do absolutely nothing to get themselves out of that debt, except make themselves a slave, okay? Now, at this point, there is not enough education on my YouTube channel to get anybody out of massive amounts of debt. It's a good start, but it has not been, this journey is not yet over, okay? And I'm not going to tell you that it's over, because it's not. But there will come a point, at some point, where the journey will come to an end. When that'll be, I don't know. I can't tell you that. And if I can't tell you that as your teacher, then you can't guess that yourself. But there will, I am confident about this, come a time where the journey will finally come to an end. But believe me, by that time you'll have been packed with accounting, computer tech, high-end mathematics. You'll have learned how to speak, read, and write Italian. And I'm planning to put Spanish videos up here too. This is where you'll learn how to speak, read, and write Spanish as well. All of this will be packed in your head. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. Okay? You'll even know about the health care bill. You'll know all this extra stuff. By that point, with your head packed with this kind of information, it should be possible for you to finally get yourself out of debt and make something out of your life. And don't tell me this can't be done, because if anybody has watched The Pursuit of Happiness, there's a movie called The Pursuit of Happiness. If you've ever watched that movie, you know what's fully possible. It's really up to you. Now, in today's case, I just don't have enough education up here right now to say those kind of things. But I do believe that at some point I really will have this much education. And for those people, when we get to the end of the road, we all get to the end of the road, and I believe me, I have to go there myself before any of the rest of you. But when we all get to the end of this road, For those people who get themselves into heavy-duty debt, and refuse to take up this generous gift to put themselves out of this debt. Now listen again. These are people that get themselves heavy into debt and refuse to take this opportunity to get themselves out of debt. They deserve to be slaves. Okay? These are people that think, the world owes me something. The world doesn't owe you jack. Okay? If you're going to get yourself in a heavy-duty debt and you're not going to take this opportunity to get yourself out, then you deserve to be a slave. You could be my slave for all I care. But like I said, the journey's not over yet. And right now, all I want you to do is just follow me along on this journey until we get to the end. When that'll be, I don't know. I'll let you know, though, when we get there. But in the meantime, just take advantage of what I've already given you and try to get yourself a halfway decent job and just begin paying that debt off. You may not be able to pay it off all at once right now, but eventually you will. But I'm going to keep plowing your head until you're capable of doing so. I'm not going to give up on you. You have my word on this. Okay? So, like I said, there will finally come a day when they'll be sitting there going, well, the world owes me something. The world doesn't owe you jack. I was generous in giving you all this education. I continue to be that generous. But if you're going to snub that, then be my slave. That's what I'm saying. For those people who are foolish enough to get themselves into a ton of debt and then snub my generous gift to help them get out, they can just stay there for all I care. So, anyway, hopefully you understand what I'm trying to tell you. If you don't, leave me a comment down below and I'll explain it again. But that form of biblical slavery where you get into a ton of debt and you become a slave to get out, well, I don't mind that one. Other forms I get to be a little, yeah, but this one I don't. So, anyway, that's all I've got to say about all that. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.